Welcome back to week 41 of my Paragon top 5 plays. Be sure to send your clips to www.paragoners.com for a chance to feature in the series. A link will be in the description below. Kiga's Onsereth comes to the aid of her Chimera when all of a sudden the enemy Chimera jumps onto her. She uses Ascent to escape, but the enemy are still in pursuit as the Chimera bides his time until his next leap and again jumps onto Sereth. Kiga's Chimera however steps in to help ulting the enemy Chimera. Sereth uses Heaven's Fury to ignore the damage and then again ascends to try and escape. Popping her ultimate out of desperation, she decides to fight Chimera, and as he leaps into the air she uses Heaven's Fury to finish him off, activating her Necro Veil and completely confusing Grux. She heads straight for the jungle with Grux chasing her, and as they both jump off, Sereth uses Ascend to fly right back to the platform. X19 on Steel makes an incredible play as he teleblinks forward, catching the enemies off guard, landing a huge 4-man ultimate. Gideon teleports in with his black hole as they clean up the enemies instantly. That was a fantastic play by X19, the enemies didn't even have a chance to react. Blood Mordius on Sereth picks the perfect moment to strike, heading straight for the enemy Sparrow and taking her out with ease. He ascends right back into the middle of the fight, using his Heaven's Fury on 3 of the enemies to regain an insane amount of health and delete the enemy Sereth. He then spots Decker trying to retreat but shows her no mercy while his burn finishes off Howitzer. Sevrog is the last remaining enemy as Blood Mordius ascends behind him, tearing him to pieces and earning himself a pentakill. Sauron and Sereth makes a game-winning play for his team as he sneaks behind the enemies with the stealth buff, unleashing her ultimate on the enemy Sereth who tries to escape, but Sauron is quick to react and finishes Gideon and her off. Chimera is the next victim, with Countess desperately trying to burst Sereth down, but she proves too strong as Sauron picks up a quad kill. Howitzer is destroying 2 of her allies in the meantime, but Sereth is seeking her pentakill. As she dives right for him, she lands 2 basic attacks before dodging the mine and finishing Howitzer off with Heaven's Fury. As Tico Murdoch and his 2 remaining allies have to mount the perfect defense to stop the enemy team from ending the game, and they do exactly that. His howitzer's done a huge amount of damage to Sevrog, so Aztec blinks forward to finish him off, then sets his sight on Murdoch to take him out. Feng Mao gets pretty low but dashes away, however Aztec again blinks to finish him off. Belica thinks she's gotten away, but the blink is again there to secure the kill and the game. Congratulations to Aztec for winning this week's top 5 plays. The bonus clip today comes from Frog's armor on Howitzer with some amazing, I guess, spidey senses. As he gets sniped by Murdoch, he retreats but gambles on there being a Kalari nearby. He throws down a mine which actually interrupts her attack, knocking her into the tier 2 tower, and he finishes her off with just 8 health remaining. He had no vision of her at all. That was completely insane. I hope you enjoyed this week's top 5 plays. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to stay up to date with this series and more Paragon related videos. Until next time guys, peace.